Hey, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back. We are going to get started soon, but first, I need to make sure that my stream is running. As you can see, as the title says, I called two landscaping companies yesterday, and they're both fake. And I'm going to show you how to spot fake Google Business profiles and fake contractors. Essentially, what they are. Before getting too far into it, they are basically lead generations. So they're a fake company that looks real. A customer calls them, and that lead gets sent to somebody, and they get paid for that lead. And so you get sent to somebody random. You really don't know who they are. So we're going to talk about that in a second, what to look for and what are the dead giveaways. And then also, if you're a contractor or home service pro, what you can put on your website to make sure that you look trustworthy, and you know, if you're being honest, then most likely you will be. But you got to show it too. So, okay, let's make sure this is... my voice is playing back. One second, I gotta mute this. Okay, there we go. Awesome. We're ready to rock and roll. Let's minimize this. Let's squeeze this over here. I have two monitors, so and I don't know, man, these ads are popping up like crazy. Okay, we'll get started in just a moment here. Okay, there we go. And then I guess I closed out my chart. We don't really need it. We don't need it. I made a draft for this video, but we don't really need it. Okay. If you don't know who I am, my name is Jacob Chappell. I am a former licensed pest control contractor and a former C-17 jet engine mechanic. And now I help people like you create online businesses or create businesses using online sources so you can enjoy your Saturdays with a pocket full of cash. I screwed up my intro a little bit there, but that's okay. You get the point. All right. So let's dive right into it. So this is one of the companies that I pulled up yesterday. It's called Trusted Terrain Landscaping. But when I was pulling up another company as well, I noticed this one that's called New Build Landscaping. Now, I will give you a second. Oh, hold on a second. Wow, I'm professional. My camera's not showing the screen. That'll help a lot. Okay, here we go. Recap. So I pulled up this company yesterday that's called Trusted Terrain Landscaping. And I also pulled up this company called New Build Landscaping. I will give you just a split second to notice the consistency here. Okay. And we'll scroll down just a little bit on both of them. What do you notice? They're almost identical. It's the same template, which is fun because sometimes like an agency will use the same template or a similar template, which is completely fine. But what is not okay is some things I'm going to show you real quick. Like, for instance, the Google reviews don't actually line up with the real Google reviews, and I'll show you that more. Same thing with this company, too. These images are also AI-generated as well, which, again, is fine if you use AI-generated images. It is not okay if you fabricate an entire story. So first thing that you want to look for when you're looking for a company to see if they're real. Most real companies will have their ROC license number at the very front. Like, they'll have it right in the front. We're licensed and insured. Here's our license number. You can go pull up that license number with your state and see if they're in fact licensed or if their license is up to date and so forth. If they don't, well, that's not a good sign. The second thing is looking for common misspellings. If something's misspelled, people can do that too, but that's another sign as well. What I look for is I see Google reviews. I'm like, okay, that's cool. But let's pull up New Build. Let me see. Let's pull up New Build Landscaping. As you can see, I've already been here. Let's pull this over here. Okay. So this company has 9 reviews. And by the way, real quick, so the whole goal of this video is not to bash anybody. It's to help protect you as a consumer and as a producer to help our citizens, because this is completely whack that people are doing this, but that's beside the point. Let me just help you out. People are just scammers going to be scammers. You just got to protect yourself. Okay. So let's go from the top. We have Ryan Wright is a reviewer for, we got New Build. Let's look through here. Okay. So we have what appears to be more than 9 reviews, but let's go through real quick. Andre Wood. I see Annie. I see Michael. I don't see, right there. Where is this review here? If that is in fact, and they only have 9 reviews, so one of these reviews should show up. They're not. This is completely fake. Patricia McLean, Khalid Muhammad, Bruce Weber, Mike Livington. Okay, let's go back. Okay. Yeah, I'm not seeing it at all. So that's a. Oh wait, there's a Mike Levitin right there. We got a real one. Okay, and they even responded to that one too. Okay, this team made it easy for me to convert my front yard to a beautiful space filled with dazzling hardscapes and paper paths. That's interesting. Okay, so you have one review that is real, and that makes sense that they put that real review up with all the other fake reviews. But again, if they only have 9 reviews on their website, how come the other ones don't line up, right? That's a huge, huge red flag. And then we're going to go down and look. And, dude, this is what gets you every single time. Not every single time. This is what gets you, most people, is it looks so convincing. But if you look at this image, again, AI generated, that's okay as long as you're not doing anything misleading. In this case, they are. Look at how everybody looks related. Like, they look like they could be twins. And it's the same thing on this side, too. If we go down a little bit, I saw it yesterday, and I was like, man, dude, like, everybody looks like a close relative, like a brother or something here. So we'll go down some more, and the uniforms are actually the same, too. Blue with yellow sleeves for both companies, which is very odd. So we'll keep going down. Okay, and this is a dead giveaway too, because if you look at this grass roll up right here, it's kind of like sunken down in the grass. That's clearly fake. But again, all AI generated. Again, AI generated is fine, but what is not okay is if we go to the about page and we pull up somebody, and this guy says meet the owner, and dude, look at how real this looks. I've been a photographer for 15 years. Mostly, I started as a hobby. I did it for work, and now I'm doing this. Okay, I've seen some good photos. This is a great photo, but it's probably not real. So I've already taken the liberty of pulling up an AI image detector. And so I've got this up, and then I'm just going to go to where I took that screenshot, and then I'm just going to drag this in here, and we're going to see what it says. It may take a second to generate or to populate it. Okay, this image is likely created by AI. Okay, that's great. And one could argue that, hey, like maybe the owner wanted to do an AI generated image. That's would be fine as well. But again, we're seeing other inconsistencies that don't make sense. Okay, and actually, let me go ahead and pull up that that graph, because I did kind of have some notes for my stream here, so I don't just sit here and ramble and waste everyone's time. Okay, localhost. I have a custom graph that I use, which is pretty cool. So just gotta pull it up real quick. And it's not pulling. Oh, okay. One second. Localhost. There we go. Okay, right one. And then we're gonna pull up this specific graph. And this stuff is, by the way, it's only gonna get harder and harder. I feel bad for the older folks. They're going to be the ones that get taken advantage of the most, which sucks. So you got to be careful. Okay, so this is a little graph we got pulled up here. Fake listings. Press 1 to connect. That's like one of the fakest things that you can do. I will call right now, live on stream, and I will give them the wrong business name. So watch this, okay? Watch this embarrass me if it did go through. It would be super funny, but it's not going to. I'm very confident. All right. So 602-833-4538. Again, my whole goal is not to bash anybody. I'm just trying to spot scammers.
Calls are recorded for quality assurance. Thank you for your call. Please press 1 to get connected.
What's a fake landscaping company? Let's see what they say.
Jason.
Hey, Jason, is this Mike's Landscaping?
No, it's not.
Which landscaping company is this?
This is American Roots. What can I help you with?
Oh, American Roots. Well, I was calling for Mike's Landscaping.
Yeah, you've got the right number, man.
Okay, thanks so much. Okay, so that he confessed. He said, I said, which landscaping company is this? And he said, this is American Roots. And I just called from Trusted Terrain Landscaping. which is insane. Now, if I call this other number, I guarantee you it's going to send me right back to Jason, which wouldn't that be hilarious? Let's just go ahead and try it out. Let's see what it does. 28. What's the 928? Dude, this is so fun busting people up like this. Okay. It's a 928 area code. Okay, got it. 2424. Okay. We're going to call on speaker. I'm going to use Mike's Landscaping again, by the way.
Calls are recorded for quality assurance. Thank you for your call. Please press 1 to get connected.
I'm going to do like a little bit of a country accent too. Like a Dave country accent.
Thank you for calling American Roots Landscapes. Please leave your name, number, and the reason you're calling, and I'm going to...
Dude, that's so freaking nuts. Okay, so if you call the numbers, what happens is, again, these are lead generation websites. They look completely real. They come across as real, but they're not, and they redirect you somewhere else. So that's actually kind of super funny that happened there. Okay, so if you call a landscaping company, or not landscaping, if you call a business in general, and it says, please press 1 to be connected, kind of strange, okay, kind of odd. No company name. Again, I asked for Mike's Landscaping or whatever, and they said it was like Trusted Roots Landscaping or something like that. Not true at all. Does not line up with who I called. It's a lead. And then also they usually dodge questions. Like yesterday, I was asking somebody if they pull like weeds or they just do fresh installs, and he's like, we don't do weed pulling. I was like, well, I need that, and he just hung up, which is super strange that you would do that. A lot of times their socials don't match. I'm not sure that's the case for this company or not. Let's see. And if they do, they'll usually have like no presence or weird videos or something like that. Yeah, like this is family-friendly board games. What would that have to do with landscaping? Okay, so yeah. It just gets funnier and funnier and funnier. Okay, so now that we've got that out of the way, I want to talk about like having a website that not only looks real. If you're a real person, your website's going to look real, but it's important to show it. Make sure that you have real Google reviews that actually, if they match on your website, they match on Google itself. Like I said, these fake companies, they don't match up. If you go and look, they're completely fake. Okay, so make sure that yours match up. Make sure you have your license number on the site as well, your ROC license number, so people can pull you up to make sure that you're licensed and insured. If you hire somebody and they come out to your house, I'm not a lawyer, I don't know about all of this stuff, and they're not licensed and insured, it's going to come back and bite you. So I would watch out for that, okay? Make sure that your site matches your Google business profile as well. All the details match across. Insured and bond. If you're licensed and insured, you'll say it on there. Another trust signal that you can have as well too is saying like, you know, you're veteran owned, you're woman owned. If those are in fact true, go ahead and put those up there as well. Those are trust factors as well, okay? And that you're consistent everywhere. If you're honest and you run an honest business, you're not going to have to be like, oh, I hope I'm consistent. You will just be consistent. The inconsistencies are more so watching out for fake companies. So like I said, if you're watching this stream now and you haven't called up, go back and watch. These companies are completely fake. You call them, you'll get somebody else. Like I said, I think we called this one and we got like Trusted Roots Landscaping, and this says Trusted Terrain Landscaping, which is weird. New Build Landscaping went to the same voicemail box as this company here, the Trusted Roots, not Trusted Terrain. So just odd things, AI generated images, fake made up people. But again, the whole process of this is so people, like if you need a service, let's say like you need a landscaping service, you go to this website and you call them up. You're like, hey, I need some landscaping done. Okay, cool. Well, this company is going to reroute you to some random person that you don't actually know, right? You're thinking it's going to be this company. It's not. It's somebody else, and then they're getting paid for that lead. Okay, that's all it is, lead generation. But it hurts people because, I mean, I've never hired one of these people, but I'm sure they're not licensed and insured. And if they were, you definitely want to make sure they are first. And so, yeah, I hope that helps. My whole goal with this is, again, not to bash anybody. I'm not trying to bash any company, but these companies are indeed fake, and it sucks for consumers and producers because it hurts everybody. So just trying to help, be on the lookout. As AI increases, it's going to get harder and harder and harder to tell that that is not a real image. 97% fake. That sucks, right? That freaking sucks because that looks... Dude, it's insane, man. It's actually freaking nuts. It's insane how real that looks. Again, I think the other consistency we saw too was the yellow sleeves on their uniforms were the same. So it's like yellow. I don't think that guy has yellow on his. That's odd. Yellow sleeve. Kind of strange. So anyways, that's all I have for now. I'm gonna actually I'm trying to build like a fake Google Business Profile detector. I'm not gonna be held liable for it. I'm not gonna have any assurances or anything like that. I'll put up like a little a little warning thing or whatever that's like, hey, use at your own discretion. But basically just trying to help people sort through and sift out and watch out for these. These are becoming more and more popular. I noticed like 2 weeks ago I was on Google. I'm on Google all the time, but I'm like, dude, there's 5-star review businesses everywhere now, which is crazy because somebody's got to hate you or be pissed off at you at least. Like this is nuts. So yeah. Anyways, hope this helps. If you have any questions, please let me know. I will see you tomorrow. Thanks so much and have a good rest of your evening. Okay, bye now.